from the Lakeside Newsroom of the Henrico Citizen, your hometown news source since 2001. This is the Henrico News Minute with publisher Tom Lapis.
2 earthquakes strike the region just about 9 hours apart, and the Henrico Board of Supervisors elects a new chair. We'll tell you about those stories and more in today's Henrico News Minute. It's Wednesday, January 15th, 2025. It's a cold one today, going up to a high of 38. It's brought to you today by DJ's Auto Details.
And now for the news.
2 earthquakes rattled Henrico County and Metro Richmond yesterday. One at 5:28 p.m. registered a 2.8 on the Richter scale. It was centered on Greenwick Drive in Windham, just north of the Dominion Club in Glen Allen, near the Chickahominy River. The quake was felt as far away as parts of northern Virginia. Then a 2.2 aftershock occurred at about 2:50 this morning. Yesterday's initial quake was the 32nd reported that was 2.5 in magnitude or greater in the Richmond region since January 1st of 2000. It was the 13th strongest among those during that time. Most have been centered along the South Anna River south of Louisa. There have been 3 other earthquakes with a 2.5 magnitude or greater during that time that have struck in the area near where yesterday's was centered. Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin announced on Monday that the state has launched an investigation into last week's water crisis in Richmond through the Virginia Department of Health's Office of Drinking Water. He's pledging to uncover the root causes of the failure. In addition to knocking water out for Richmond and many Henrico customers, the crisis also delayed the start of the 2025 General Assembly session. At last night's Henrico Board of Supervisors meeting, Henrico County Manager John Vitolkas announced that the county had hired 2 firms to conduct a third-party review of the county's response to the situation to provide recommendations about how it could improve in the future and how it can remain more independently sustainable as it relates to water service. For the former Henrico Doctors Hospital nurse accused of assaulting an infant has been denied bond by a judge who cited concern for her safety if she were to be released from jail. Henrico Judge Stuart Williams Jr. said he'd feel more comfortable granting Erin Stratman bond if he had assurances regarding her stability. She's accused of causing multiple fractures to a 5-month-old baby boy on November 10th of last year at the hospital. And at last night's Board of Supervisors meeting, the board elected Brooklyn District Supervisor Dan Schmidt to be its chair for the 2025 calendar year and Fairfield District Supervisor Roscoe Cooper III as vice chair. Schmidt said some of the board's focal points in the coming year will be investing in the county's infrastructure, including roads and pedestrian safety plans, as well as public utilities systems. Education and fiscal prudence also will be at the top of the board's list, according to Schmidt. Today's Henrico News Minute has been brought to you by DJ's Auto Details. From gleaming exteriors to pristine interiors, they provide expert care to make your car shine like new. Trust them for quality, convenience, and unbeatable results. You can book today at djsautodetails.com or call them at 804-499-0674.